Hello everybody, my name is Anthnwam. Welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron IV Kaiserreich Syria Federation. So last time, we did manage to beat the Egyptians. Got them as a puppet state, we got Sudan as a puppet state, and now we have one final task for this playthrough, which is to take our claim in Iran. But of course we can't just fight a war on them quite yet, because we need more political power. And currently we're losing political power right now. That seems like a problem. Okay, then. So once you're finished, then I don't think that we need, like, not take any more. Unless one of you gives us political power, which I don't think is the case. I might be wrong here. Yeah, I don't see anything that gives us political power. So we'll just have to, like, not do any focuses. Like, what do? You give us... You do give us more political power gain, so that's okay. But you also lose us 50. So, I mean, if I don't finish this focus, okay. How long does it take for 0.05 to overcome the negative 50? Quite a while, I would say. What is that? 10, 50, no, 10, 100, like 1,000 days, I think. I might be wrong on my math there. But you know what? Let's just, like, not take this focus. And you know what? We're only going to get 0.77 per day, but we need to get this war against Iran going. We do have some places that within 51 days will become cores of our territory. When they're cores, we should be able to get more factories and more manpower from them. Now the question is, like, am I missing any equipment? Not really. We got a lot of equipment from the Egyptians when we defeated them, which is quite nice for us. Allows us to completely restock our army. We should be alright on... Yeah, we'll be okay for manpower as well once these armies actually slowly reinforce. So, overall, I don't think we're missing too much. I mean, you guys are, like, from Yemen. If you're like these Yemeni forces, just switch to be regular infantry divisions, please. Yeah, because you're taking manpower from a country that doesn't actually exist anymore. So, I don't think it's actually doing anything for us. It's going to cost a lot of manpower and equipment. You're still, like, skull level, which I think is pretty good. Yes, it's going to cost a lot of manpower, but I really don't think that's such a big problem. This should hopefully be resolved by the time we go to war with Iran. You know, what are we missing steel for? For rifles. We could get steel. We're missing 11. Get one more from the Russians. Before we go against Muscat again, I really don't think going to war with the Entente makes a lot of sense for us for the obvious reasons that it would probably get a lot of our troops killed. Which seems bad. Let's actually go for level of extraction. It'll give us more access to oil, which probably allows us to get more factories that we can use for trade. Which seems pretty good. So right now, Iran has about 1 million manpower, which I think is quite a bit. We're probably about equal when it comes in terms of divisions on the field. Can I actually have a spy agency? I can. Let's go with the snake. Actually, let's go with the lion. I know that's a symbol of Iran. But basically, we'll have a symbol of a lion as like I was gonna say, like, it's satire or, like, it's irony that the spy agency has a lion on it. I don't really know what I'm talking about at this point. But we'll get this guy killed soon. Egypt has about 1 million manpower, which I think is pretty good. They actually have a lot of factories as well. We could use your manpower to get some divisions on the field. Do you have anybody who's actually good? 18. Do you have, like, a better infantry division than that template? You know what? Let's duplicate this template. Yeah, that seems fine. So let us train up some Egyptian divisions, because they shouldn't cost our manpower at all. Yeah, how much manpower does each one of these cost? I mean, they're actually very expensive. Okay. Division template. Did I not actually... I might not have pressed the right button, actually. So it was template 6. You know what? Template 6? Sure, copy that. Yeah, there we go. This is what I wanted. Let's just get, like... 8 divisions seems decent enough. You know, just having extra troops. Do we actually have a navy? Did I ever build a single ship this campaign? The answer seems to be no. We do have one, but it's not going to be done until 1944. So we could have a single ship. But Iran has about 15 ships, which, as you may know, is more. And that's not what we want to be happening here. We're now negative 23. We need 26 political power to actually get the war started. Let me see. You got 1, 2, 3. You do have troops along the entirety of the border, which is not a big surprise. But I mean, we should be able to push in, especially like down in the south. Like this is no, these are also mountain provinces. I was gonna say like these are a little bit more open, but that's not really the case, because Persia, as you may or may not know, has a shit ton of mountains in it, which is not great at all. What else is happening in the world? So it looks like the Reichsmacht actually is going to probably end up winning the war, which I'm very surprised by. I really thought they were going to completely lose. But they made a pushback in Spain. The Commune of France is unable to kind of hold their grounds here. Should lose Spain. Italy will fall probably after taking Tehran and Milan. Venice is... No, Venice also, of course. They probably need to take Venice as well. Once they lose those cities, this will capitulate. They'll then probably begin to push their way down through the south here near Marseille, towards Lyon. And then Germany will probably make a comeback, push their troops back towards, at least towards the border, but we'll kind of see. Especially since they lost, you know, Britain a while ago. And I don't believe Russia really has... I mean, they do have a lot of divisions, but I don't know if Russia has what it takes to necessarily kind of push on their own. Especially if Germany's not fighting a two-front war. It becomes substantially easier for the AI to kind of deal with these situations. Okay, we're now negative 11. We're only missing 14 political power. That should be done in about 2 weeks-ish from now. You're still missing... What are you missing? Organization. Fighting strength. Your manpower isn't high enough. Why are you not... Are you not reinforcing? Am I mistaken in this? I think you are reinforcing, but you don't, like, reinforce instantly. Which is unfortunate. I'd have liked you to get that done on day 1. Or attack an organization. Sure. Again, at this point, it doesn't matter so much. In 29 days, we'll get a spy, some Tehran. Get at least some information. Yeah, we now know they have at most 48. So at this point, I think we do have more divisions than Iran does, which is nice. It also gives a direct border with Azerbaijan, which he might be able to use to great effect. By that, I mean we'll be able to actually kill them. But they have apparently 8 to 56 divisions, which seems like a lot. Like a stupid amount. So we'll probably like try not to have a direct border with Azerbaijan. Like we'll push our way to, you know, to Briz, to Armenia, but we'll never actually... We don't want to capture any of these provinces that have the direct border, because that could lead to disaster. And I, for one, prefer to avoid disaster if that's possible. If I can do it, I would prefer to do it and not die. So, we are now at -0 political power, so that should be ready in a few more days. Turn Egyptian land to integrate the Hayal. Egyptian land, I believe, is just the Suez. And I guess also this area as well. It's an occupied state. I think you're all technically occupied states. Some of you are at 100% growth. When does, the disorganized union, when does this go away? August 18th. So we still have actually quite a bit of time. And we should be able to integrate all this territory when we need to. And a bunch of places are going to be cored tomorrow. I don't think we're going to see an immediate jump in manpower. It would be nice if we did. Oh, we do actually. 1.7 million. Okay, now we have absolutely no problems with manpower whatsoever. We might actually get more factories out of that as well, because factories, I believe, in non-core territory is slightly worse. Yeah, there we go. Looks like extra 5. Fantastic. So we'll go for sport equipment, some of you. Build up some artillery pieces as well. We have... Oh, we have way more civilian factories. Okay, fantastic. Let's import all the supplies we need. Supplies from you. Supplies from you. Let's not trade with the Commune of France, because there's no way in hell that they are going to survive for too much longer. Chile's capitulated. Again, not a big surprise. And I guess let's go for some military factories kind of in Syria. Syria, I mean, it makes the most sense for us to kind of have our industry located there. I know there's no chance of rebellion happening anymore, but, you know, if we want to roleplay a little bit, there's a chance that areas over here might be a little bit more upset than elsewhere. Yeah, so now you are just a beautiful, beautiful core. And yeah, we're never going to give Egypt any territory, so please do not even think about it. You need to be a more... What are you at right now? You're at 79, you're at 78. So we can actually probably integrate all these territories very, very soon. Get a little bit more manpower out of that. Now we can try to take our claim states. Only going to take 15 days. And I am ready for a war. Do I actually have any aircraft? I mean, I have 64 fighters. Did I get any aircraft from the Egyptians? Some naval bombers, some interwar bombers. I mean, we'll deploy them. Just because, like, why wouldn't you? Close air support, interception. I guess we'll... I was gonna say we'll try to bomb here, but apparently we don't have an airport that goes into the Persian Gulf. Really? Like, you don't... How is this not in range? Am I, like, losing my mind? And you can't do anything else, so I guess you'll just bomb the Red Sea then instead. I mean, how many planes does Persia have? Persia! You have no planes. Okay, well, that makes my life substantially easier. Yeah, if you can't go here, then I guess you might as well go to, like, the Red Sea and, like, bomb that. Okay, Medina, you'll probably be able to get integrated. Yeah, within, like, a few days at most. You're already at 7 point... You're 79.1. We get a... Compliance rates of 0.31. I don't know, is it every day? And usage power. Okay, sure, why not? Doesn't really make much of a difference to us. Again, I don't think the Ottoman Empire is actually supposed to be existing right now. But due to the way that I've kind of set up this scenario, it was inevitable. Thank you for the excavation. After that, let's go for the 1941 Concentrate Industry 4. Yeah, and then we'll integrate the last province here. Did we not will actually integrate Sinai? The French Republic took Paris. Okay, Spain has basically been taken from the Commune. They're stuck now in southern France, but they really will not be able to get too much actually done there. And Italy has lost Venice. Tehran and Milan are just, you know, it's inevitable. Like, the Internationale is lost. There's no chance that they're going to survive. Is there any power in the Internationale? No. There's Tripoli, but they're, of course, going to get annexed at some point. And our war will be finished in 5... Well, not war will be finished, but our war will be finished in 5 more days. Then we'll be able to attack. And overall, that seems pretty good. I mean, who's actually doing what? You're all the Entente, right? Yes, you're the Entente. I mean, the Entente's actually doing substantially better than they usually do. I'm chalking it up to the United States actually, you know, finishing their civil war relatively quickly. Which they were probably able to do because it was only, I think, the 2-way civil war, if I remember correctly, from the federal government and the American Union state. When it's just a 2-front war like that, it's very easy for the federal government to actually win. And then join the Entente, like, immediately afterwards, so... It's not a huge surprise there. Of course, we'll declare war on Iran. I doubt they'll try to attack into any of our forces, because we're probably just too numerous. So what that means to me is that we should immediately try to... Can you go over here? Yes, you can. immediately try to push our luck, especially down here in the south before we get to any of the mountain provinces. And as you can see, we're already doing pretty well. Air superiority is affecting them by probably not a lot. Currently, it's a negative 0.7% modifier, which I'll admit isn't insane. You guys... Yeah, you can all join. That seems reasonable. We're actually losing battles down here in the south. I know we're doing a river crossing, which is a negative 60% modifier, which honestly is not great. I don't think I need to tell anybody that. Okay, so let's see if we can attack these provinces. We got some Iranian troops trying to move their way down south. So maybe a southern push isn't what we need. I think we need to maybe, you know, push. Yeah, push on this side of the river first. And it looks like we should be able to accomplish that goal relatively soon. And how close are you to breaking? Very, very close. Okay, you're at 89. You're going to keep on pushing. Militia's going to assist you in that attack. Okay, so you're attacking here. We're attacking there. You're currently at... I mean, you do have really, really high defense. I will give you that. Are you plains? You are plains. And you know, if you're plains, you can probably push through here a little bit easier. Okay, you're not plains, you're hills. But hills are definitely better than trying to fight our way into the mountains. I'll tell you that much. Do we have any more information about you? 17 to 57. Doesn't tell us that much, I believe. Okay, so you're at 97. We're still holding on to all these fronts. I think you all just kind of push in this way. Probably actually get you surrounded in a moment. We'll be there in 3 days. You will be there in... When will you be there? 22 hours. Okay. And they are, like, immediately breaking, which seems to be pretty good. Well, once we spread your front line out a little bit here... We have 2 divisions. We still have air superiority. But again, air superiority is worth basically nothing. It's a 1% modifier. And you know, 1% modifier... yeah, I know. It's basically worthless. It's garbage. Okay, we got some troops moving around Basra. Should be able to take some territory here. Okay. So I would actually say that our first initial steps into Iran have worked out decently enough. Yeah, we don't have any research slots. You need us to build anti-tank rifles. We're just, like, not going to do that. Is it for you guys? Yes. You want the anti-tank rifle. So, I mean, I probably shouldn't have put anti-tank. You know, I can just take the rifles out. There we go. Just take the gun. Let's take the anti-tank guns out of the equation. We do have a little bit more information about these enemy troop movements. Got 2 divisions up here. 3 divisions over in this location. Well, I don't think we've taken any major cities yet. I mean, we got 1. I mean, it's worth 5 victory points. You know, that's not nothing. Okay, so let's move into this province. Still want to get this area under our control as well. We do got some reinforcements trying to move their way in there. And what does that mean to us? 1, it means that this guy does not want to die. Are we taking, like, just massive penalties? And the base value is only 45. Planning skill, commander skill. Can I actually upgrade any of my leaders? Could upgrade you. Do we have infantry expert? Yes, we do. Give me more attack. on all, not all of them. Actually, no, it might actually be all of my divisions. I don't know if the cavalry count as infantry. That I'm not 100% on. Okay, we'll do a counterattack here because that should get you into multiple combats, reducing your efficiency in half. So we can do the exact same thing here. I mean, Iran, do we know how many troops Iran has? 5, 6, 8, 11, 15. Right now we see, I think, 35 divisions on the field. We do have 47. We do outnumber them. You know what? I'm going to deploy these troops immediately. They're going to be a little bit green, but that's okay. I'm actually not concerned about that at all. We're going to send you right here. You can be the orange army. And your job is to spearhead your way towards the Russian border and split Iran in half. Because once the country's in two, it should be, I think, much, much easier for us to actually get a good foothold. Basically, wherever we need them to be. But you guys really, really, really do not want to give up. Which is understandable, seeing as, you know, you are defending your country. But at the same time, I would really like it if you gave up. Okay, we did push our little way up towards the north. Which means that these two cities are, I think, basically ours at this point. Again, I am still a little bit scared of what Azerbaijan is going to do. But I guess it's not like it's not a major concern. Yeah, you're going to go up to this city. Yeah, we can actually push through all these areas pretty easily just because they sent too many men, I think. Fortunately, they actually lost this province, which I am very upset about. No, we do not want that province. I mean, I guess it doesn't actually matter because you don't have military access through Azerbaijan or through Iran. One of you is going to go here up towards the north. We just got to be very careful with these operations. But I think Blue Army overall has been doing pretty well. You will take this province, which is a real shame. But I do think that at least for right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks so much for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you've enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Not a thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.